Good evening. For my video discussion on economic experience, I chose Clara M. Smith, who is a notable female entrepreneur in the postbellum economy from 1865 to 1900. In her story, we can examine a broader demographic shift in post-Civil War America and focus on women's evolving roles in the workforce and entrepreneurship. Clara M. Smith was a widow from Ohio. She emerged as a successful businesswoman in the late 19th century after her husband's death in 1870. Clara faced financial hardships and sought ways to support her family. She opened a small grocery store in her community, a significant venture for a woman of her time. Clara's businesses not only provided for her children, but also became a focal point for local commerce, illustrating the increasing involvement of women in economic activities. To illustrate Clara's impact in the economy, we can refer to several primary sources. One, Clara's letters. Her correspondence with her family reveals her struggles and triumphs in managing the grocery store, highlighting the challenges women faced in a male-dominated economy. In one letter, she writes about the difficulties in securing loans and the social stigma of being a woman in business. Local newspapers from the 1880s mention Clara's store frequently, noting its popularity and her role in the community, emphasizing how women like her were vital to local economies. An article from the Daily Dayton News in 1885 described her store as a beacon of resilience for women entrepreneurs. U.S. Census data can also be used from 1880 and 1900, revealing the growing number of women entering the workforce, particularly in retail and service sectors. Clara's grocery business fits this trend, demonstrating how women's labor was increasingly recognized and valued. Clara's experience reflects significant demographic shifts in postbellum America. The period saw a surge in the female labor force, driven by various factors. Economic necessity was one. As industrialization transformed the economy, many families relied on women's incomes to sustain their households. Women like Clara often took entrepreneurial roles, opening businesses in their communities. The women's rights movement gained momentum, advocating for greater economic independence and rights for women. Clara's entrepreneurial efforts can be seen as part of this broader movement, reflecting women's aspirations for financial autonomy. In addition, the rise of consumer culture in the late 19th century created new opportunities for women in retail. Clara's grocery store catered to the local needs, illustrating how women adapted to and shaped economic changes. Clara's story aligns with scholarly readings that discuss the transformation of women's roles in the economy during this era. Historian Alice Kessler Harris emphasizes that women's participation in the workforce was both a necessity and a catalyst for broader societal changes. Additionally, Linda Zilbati's research highlights how women entrepreneurs contributed to community development, much the way Clara did. Clara's experience as a female entrepreneur in the postbellum economy illustrates how evolving roles of women during this transformative period in American history affected the economy itself. Her story not only highlights the challenges and successes faced by women in business, but also reflects a larger demographic shift toward greater economic participation and independence. By examining Clara's life through these primary sources, we gain a deeper understanding of the significant contributions that were made to the post-Civil War economy and society. Thank you.